All right, we are live. What's up, everyone? This is your host, Stefany Sweet, and you are tuned in to the GrownupIsh Podcast. I am joined once again by Nia. What up, girl?
Hey y'all. Hey. What up? How's your week going?
It's going, it's going,
It's going.
I don't know. I'm going to say it's going great. It's going great. No, um, it's just been a roller coaster, a lot of adjustments to be made,
Yeah.
but I'm getting through it. It's fine. We're going to push through and we're going to stay positive. And that's just that. On
That's
that.
it. That's
That's
it.
it.
Listen,
How was yours?
we made it to Friday.
Okay,
We made it
that's
to
a fact.
Friday. I know we usually we were see the ghetto. You hear him? You hear him?
It's
For
just
real.
the it's
We
just
good. We gonna keep rolling.
exactly. It's
It's
just the baby
It's
love.
Friday.
Our fur
We
babies.
we switching it up today. So, I'm
Exactly.
excited. This is actually gonna be the highlight of my week. So I'm excited to be here. It's been busy. It's been
Yay.
busy, but I'm excited. So yeah, let's do
Shout
this.
outs to the highlights. I love a good
This is the
highlight.
highlight.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, we're starting off real hot today, with this episode, okay? This week
Back
we
with
are
another banger.
talking, right? This week we're talking about relationships with friends. All right? Now, some would say, that's friendships, of course, right? But it's not that simple. There's more to it.
Mm-mm.
You got your bros, your sis, your partners, your homies, your fam, your so-called friends, your associates, your cuz, your bitch. You know how you be like, my
Mm-hmm.
bitch, that's my bitch. So many names, all to describe, a friend,
Yep.
right? So friends, um, are they really like our friends? Because some of us sometimes throw that term around
Yes,
loosely,
that's me.
right?
I'm that person.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes they're just associates. Sometimes they're more like
mm-hmm.
frenemies, and at times they're more than that. They're family. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is, there's levels to this shit. That's point blank. Period. Poop.
Period.
Right. The
Period.
process of Yeah, the process of forging friendships can be tumultuous, exciting, heartbreaking, freeing, amazing, and even life-changing. So, just to say the least. Um, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's discuss the
Let's get
levels
into
of this
the
so-called friendship,
friendships, frenemies, friends, family,
friends,
all
all
of
of
the
that.
above. Okay.
Right? Let's get into it. Okay. So I'm gonna just hit you with it. Like, have you ever been betrayed? Let's start there.
Ooh,
By a friend. Have you ever been betrayed by a friend or someone you
I
call a friend?
I have. Um, yes.
She's like, yes.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Um, I have had people who I consider best friends, and I say betrayed because they switched up on me. Like they just switched up on me.
Yeah,
So
I think we've all been through that. We've gone
yeah,
through that, and
and it was
it's shame.
yeah, because you don't know why.
Yeah.
You don't know why. And for me, that's a betrayal. For me, switching up of energy, just, giving me energy that I feel like I don't deserve, that's a betrayal for me. And like, I've had that happen with a girl that I was best friends with when I moved down here. Like, I met her when I first came down here. I thought this was like, that's my girl, it's my dog. We
Yeah,
was
that's the
cool,
homie. Right. All of those.
and
Uh-huh.
her energy just switched up on me out of nowhere. And the explanation she gave, I just didn't feel like it was valid,
So
like a
you
legitimate.
confronted her about it?
Oh yeah, like because she was living with me. We were living
Oh,
together.
you were
So
roommates.
it
Oh,
had to happen.
so
Like,
awkward.
yes, very awkward. And then, I later, that was one situation. I had another best friend. Maybe I don't know. No, I'm good at picking best friends, but I had another best friend who I didn't, in her case, like me and her had been best friends since high school. And in her case, the betrayal was more or less like, to me, if you're my friend, if you're my best friend, I am very transparent. Like I'm an open book. Like once trust is big. I'm a big person on trust.
Right.
So if
Right.
I'm calling you my best friend, that means you know my good, the bad, the ugly. You know me through and through. And I expect the same. Like if I'm bearing my soul to you, I expect you to bear your soul to me. We're on a fair playing ground or playing field.
Right.
And I can't start to find out like, yo, I don't know this girl. Like we've been around each other all these years. We had lived together. Like we got our first apartment together in college.
But you know, sometimes that's not like, I've realized that it seems weird, right? Because you've known
Yeah.
someone for so long, and it's like 1 minute you guys are friends and you're hanging out and you're doing all these things together, and then the next minute it's like you said, it's the switch up of this energy, and something's just off, and you don't know why, you don't know what's going on. Like, okay, what is this? Where's this coming from? But a part of it is like growth, right? It's just sometimes I at least.
But it hurt. But in this case, it wasn't even growth. It was like legit. Like, girl, other people are telling me stuff about you that I don't know.
Oh.
Like other people are like, oh yeah, this happened, that happened. I'm like, yo, I don't know. You are legit a stranger. Like,
right. When did this happen and where was I?
And then on top of that, I find out like not only do I not know you, but you're also going around like trying to tell my business, trying to make me look bad.
Oh yeah, now that be the problem right there. Like, don't do that.
That's the one. So yeah, like no, I've dealt with betrayal, and in that case, I think that was more or less like I thought it was a best friend, but it was really a frenemy. Like it was really like you never really had good intentions for me. You just were playing a part and pretending to be a friend. Like you played it well. You played it very well. But in our reality, I feel like if somebody is going around and trying to, first off, if they cannot be their genuine self with you, they're not your friend. Secondly, if they can talk negatively or speak negatively about you or speak in a manner that is trying to tarnish your image to other people,
right,
they're not your friend. Like they don't have good intentions for you at all.
Yeah. That's, honestly, like I know a lot of people. Well, I don't even want to say I know a lot of people. I can, at certain times, socialize with a variety of people. I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but a variety of people. But I keep a close core, solid go-to group of people that I would absolutely confide in, or and even that, like, I'm very selective about the things that I say. And it's crazy because if I'm being honest, like as I'm getting older, even to my friends, to my very, very, very good best, like these people that I consider like family, even to them, I'm now becoming more and more selective about the things that I say. So it's weird because I know I can go to these people and say whatever and talk about and vent and discuss, and my privacy would never be violated thus far. Like these are people that I would consider like friends, right? But I say that to say, like, even with them, like now as I'm getting older, I watch what I say to some degree, and it's more of like wanting to keep like a piece for myself. Because I've learned that everything you say to people, it stays with them. Once you've put it out there into the atmosphere, it's out.
Yeah, and they're not you might be done with something, or you might be over with something.
There you go.
And they're like,
there you go.
What you said, and what about? And
right.
It's like, girl, I had a moment.
Right.
I know what I said. I was there. We moved on.
I was kidding. Moving on. Right.
So no, I feel you there. But have you ever experienced though, like a betrayal of a friend or felt betrayed by a friend at all?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the same thing you just described, where you feel like a shift in energy. I've definitely felt, and where I don't even understand where it's coming from. Same, not that I heard anything being said, or it was just 1 minute we're friends, and then the next minute there's distance. So it's kind of very odd, and just I don't know. It's
what do you
odd.
feel like your worst betrayal?
So my worst betrayal, I must say that my worst betrayal, I haven't, thankfully, like I've never had like a friend like do me dirty, like stupid dirty, but stupid shit. Like you have a conversation with somebody, you might, lend them some money and they don't want to give it back.
Yeah.
Like, what? What are
Yeah.
you talking about? And this was like years ago, and I was like real younger, and it's like people, they they're going through life. They don't know,
Mm-hmm.
like early 20s, you know what I'm saying? You're just trying to live your life. But my thing is like, I'm very intentional and specific when I do certain things.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, oh, hey, I'm gonna do this, but this is under these conditions, and so
Yep.
I'm very forthcoming and I'm honest. So I'm like, yo, if I need that back, I need that back. If I was
I
giving
need
it to you is one thing, but if I need that back, I need that back, and then you don't reciprocate, I was just like real hurt.
it. Yeah.
So I don't like that. And then like the rest is really like just some
Little
catty
stuff.
stuff. But this was when I was
Mm-hmm.
younger. Honestly, like the same girls I talked to in high school, the same girls I talk to now that are
Yeah.
that are my friends, that I
Um,
consider like real close friends. And we can go months without sometimes talking to each other, or like weeks without talking to each other, and then we get
Same.
back and it's like we never skipped a
All
beat.
good.
And then I
Yeah.
have those that I'm constantly in communication with all the time. So it's I keep my circle so small that it's not like a revolving
Mm-hmm.
door. I
Mm-hmm.
may, like the people that I know that I would consider associates.
Yeah.
You know, there's that.
There's that.
And they're
I need to
simply
work
just
on
that.
that. I need to work on being more transparent about that. That's
Yeah,
my
I
problem. I
define
don't
my
use the word
friendships.
associates. I do define them, but I don't define them to people. Does that make sense? Like I
Yes,
want to be like,
you
hi,
define them to
Stephanie,
yourself,
this
but
is
you
my
don't put it out.
associate so and so. I say my friend, but to me, I'm like, oh, it's an associate. And I've had to do that before, and I've had situations where like I've also I've had to talk to a friend about, oh, I thought y'all were like really, really tight. And then my friend's like, oh, no, it's not like that. I know it seems like that. And I've been in those situations too. So I think it's just like easier to sometimes just call people your friend because
Yeah,
it's like more like a polite term. It's a more, I guess, a term of endearment kind of in
yeah.
its own way. Like,
But
hey,
I
friend.
I hesitate a lot with
Mm-hmm.
making like trying to get too close to people, because I feel like nowadays people are just so quick to just be shady and catty and like,
Oh, yeah.
two-faced, you know?
Oh yeah. You don't ever really know people's true intentions. And it's tricky, especially navigating friendships in this adult world now. Because I feel
Yes.
like dating and friendships as an adult go hand in hand. They really do.
Yeah.
Like because especially for me, and you can relate as well, I'm sure, because we're both not originally from Florida. So
Right.
me coming here as an adult, all of my like you said, your high school friends, my college friends, my best friends are in Wisconsin. Like they're all
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
And then I have really good friends here. Like don't get me wrong, my homegirl Keelan, that's my dog, my road dog. That's my really really good friend. But I can differentiate that and know like Keelan, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah.
Like don't get it twisted. But like
Yeah.
my
And it takes
childhood
time, right? It takes
friends,
time
yeah,
to get to a level where you start feeling like, yo, I fucks with this person. Like, yo,
absolutely.
they're
Y'all gotta go through some
cool.
stuff. Unfortunately,
Right,
like
right.
sometimes,
Or just, like just time. Just
yeah,
time. I don't
bro.
I don't feel like I don't feel like we have to argue. I don't want to
No.
argue with
Yo,
nobody. I don't
so
want
that's
to
the
have to.
thing. Why do people think that because y'all done been through some stuff? And when I say been through some stuff, I'm talking about like you said, y'all done argue, y'all done fought, y'all done
It's just
went through
life.
some unhealthy stuff. And now
Right.
that's what qualifies a good friend. To be
No.
completely honest, my best friend, me and my like A1s, whatever you want to call them, like my best friends. We don't argue. We don't
Yes.
fight. I've never got into a fist fight with my best friends. Like if
Exactly.
I get into a fist fight with you, sis, we not
We're
best friends.
not
We're not
friends.
friends. We're enemies. We're done. Like
Right.
I put my hands on you. We're not friends. Okay. Just know that. Like,
Right.
nah, we good. So I like people got to stop doing that. Like that's if y'all have been throwing hands with each other, y'all might need to go talk to somebody. Something's wrong.
Right. That's
That's
very,
not
that's
cool.
toxic.
That's
Toxic
toxic. Trust
behavior.
me. Like, nah, I don't do disrespect. I don't do
Yeah.
disrespect. I don't do that
Yeah.
negative
I don't want
talk.
none of that. I don't
None of
want none of
that.
that. I don't have time
My
for
best
it.
friends have to bring light and love into my life. Like, and even then, I think me and
That's it.
my best friend Carissa. Hey, Rissa Pooh. She probably ain't gonna listen. She be
Hey,
busy.
Risa.
My
I
best
don't
friend
know who that is, but
Carissa. We've been friends since we were 12 years old, since sixth grade. And when I tell you, like, me and her probably have only had like one little argument in this, what, I'm 30 now, time span. And even in that argument, it was literally one of those situations where it was like, we got into it over like, I love you and I want you to do better. I don't want you doing that. And it's like, we're like just getting into college, kind of going our separate ways, doing our own things. And even the next day it was like calling, hey, you okay? Yeah, you okay? All right. I'm sorry. I just be worried about you and I love you.
right,
And okay.
right,
Like
right.
that's it.
It's
Like,
like they're fussing at you, but with love, from a
yes,
place of love. That's different
absolutely.
than like a toxic relationship. I don't mind my friend just coming at me, but telling me the truth about some shit and
Exactly.
just being real. Like, okay, Steph, you need to get it together. Well,
Mhm.
no, you were wrong in this situation.
Yep.
But sis, well, what did you think was gonna happen, girl? When you know what I mean? That's
Exactly.
what your friends are supposed to do. They're supposed to call you out and tell you whether it's good, it's bad, just out of a just
Mm-hmm.
the
A place
difference is
of
they
love.
do it from a place of love, not
Yep.
from a place of toxicity and, animosity and
Mm-hmm.
rudeness and disrespect. Never that. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
So I'm cool with being friends with somebody who's going to be putting me in my place, but watch your
Absolutely.
mouth and watch how you approach me. Don't come at me
Absolutely.
no type of way and come at me
Absolutely.
wrong, because that's not going to be productive, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, and you're gonna get deaded. That's just that on that.
Period.
Period poo. Right, right, right. Period poo, as my friend Shay would say. For sure. So it's like, yeah, and then now, I see, like all this cattiness online and the back and forth, and 1 minute people will smile in your face and then the next minute
Exactly.
they're making snickering comments. It's like very childish.
Subliminals and all that
Right.
stuff. Ain't
I
nobody
don't
doing
need
all
that
that,
type of
yo.
I don't
Ain't
need that
nobody
type
doing
of
all that.
energy. I don't think I've dealt with that since like high school, thank God.
Yeah, and I
You
was gonna say,
know,
even in high school, I was a pretty straightforward person. Like, even in high
yeah.
school, I'm that person. Like, all right, so this is what it is. Like, this is where we at. I probably had more frenemies in high school than I did. I mean, in my opinion, I have none now because if you don't like me, get from around me.
Get
You
away.
don't be
Shoo, be
around me.
gone.
And I can say that now because I look back at it and I'm like, oh, low key, she probably didn't like me. But I mean, I don't care. I'm good over here. So
Right. You don't have to like me. I'm
you beefing
good.
with yourself, sis.
Right.
My 9 times out of 10 people are forever beefing with themselves because I don't even know. Like, you are mad
Oh,
because
you
of what?
mad? You big mad by
Yeah.
yourself.
Or even then, I could say frenemies because, okay, we may not have cared for each other, but I've always been the type of person like, all because we don't care for each other don't mean that we cannot be cordial. And
Right, right, right. It doesn't mean that we have to like deal with lead with disrespect and
exactly
like
like
let's be
you
adult. And
respect my
let's define the word frenemies for the people that may not know. That's a person or a group that is friendly towards another because the relationship brings benefits, but harbors feelings of resentment or rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you're being two-faced, boo. Okay, you smiling in somebody's face and pretending like everything
Mm-hmm.
is cool. Meanwhile, you plotting behind their back.
And yeah, that's why I could say
You
I think
talking smack.
I definitely had frenemies. Whoo, I definitely had frenemies in like high school and like middle school because it was plenty of people where I look at it now, like I can look at it as an adult, and I'm like, yo, old girl, low key did not like me. Like, she didn't like me. It was like, and I literally, as much as I say I don't like people, and as much as I say like I don't like people, I am a pretty cool person. Like, I'm
Yeah,
always
you're like a personable person.
I
Like you
am.
get
So I'm always gonna be like, I'm gonna give you a fair shot.
the
I'm always
benefit
like,
of the doubt.
yeah, but I'm always gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, when people come to me, I'm always gonna be first, like, I'm gonna side eye you a little bit, but I'm still like, okay, cool. You want to be cool, let's be cool. I'll see how things work out. And I look back now and I'm like, the reason why I keep saying like, yo, people didn't like me, because I know girls that would like be cool with me, and then I find out they were trying to talk to my boyfriend or trying to be buddy
See,
with my boyfriend, and I'm just like, yo, that's how you get beat up. Why would you do that? Like, you don't like
yeah. See, I'm
like,
not with those type of games.
why you want to get your feelings hurt, or like just weird
I
little
am
girl
not with
stuff.
those. And guys be like, "Oh yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy." Yeah. And that's my partner. But then your partner is over here low key
Dogging
trying
you
to talk
out,
to me.
dogging you out. Like, that's not your boy. He don't got your best interest at heart,
Get
sweetheart.
it together. Get it together. That's
Yeah,
so awful. Like,
yeah.
and then they're still cool. And they'll dog the girl out, but then still be cool with that same guy that was trying to hit up your
I'm
girl.
about to
I
make room
don't
for
get
her.
that. I
No,
don't
the role is
understand.
taking all your nice women that you keep getting. That's what he's trying to do. He's sabotaging you. Some of
The
y'all,
straight
y'all men be
right.
getting sabotaged by your homeboy. Y'all don't even know it.
Right, he
Like,
mad undercover over here, just like ruining your whole life.
ruin
Okay,
your
taking
whole
all
life.
the good.
Giving you all the toxic advice that he can come up with, and you just over here
Right,
falling for it. Like, she's a
just
good
over
girl.
here
Yeah,
in your ear.
you should just go ahead and let that go, bro. You should just let that go.
Next week, guess who he's
Right.
with?
Exactly.
Shame.
He couldn't shoot you right. I got you. He didn't know what he was doing with you because you just set him up. But that's none of our business though. We don't know what we talk about. Trying to
Right,
tell y'all.
right.
Yeah, nah. I feel like I would hope. I hope at least. Yeah, I hope that nobody is out here at our age dealing with frenemies. Like,
They are.
just
They
oh,
are, and it's sad because it's like, why even put up with such a thing?
why? Let it go.
Let it go. Let
Yeah.
it go.
Y'all better
Let
get
it
y'all some ride or die and stop playing with these fake people in your face
go.
and then be
Okay,
mad that they playing in your face. Okay.
that's a fact. That's a fact. But you had some questions.
I do. So let's get into it. Okay. So this is something that I know my answer, but I want to pick your brain in it
Okay.
on it. So how do you feel? Like, what do you feel? Do you feel like the length of a friendship outweighs the quality of a friendship? Do
Hell
you feel
nah.
like, oh no? All right.
Hell nah.
I didn't even need to follow up. I was about to continue the scaffold for you. Know I'm a teacher. Do you feel like we said a different way? We said hell no. Okay.
No,
Nah.
no, not at all. I think like it just comes with the person, if the person is truly genuine. You could sit here like you said, you had a friend that you known for years,
Yeah.
for a minute, and
Playing
then
on
all of
my
a sudden
face.
it's like they changed. It's something else. It's not like what we thought it was all of a
Exactly.
sudden. So I don't think that at all. And I think that so the time is not a factor, right? It's the
Mm-hmm.
type of person, is the character of the person. You can
Mm-hmm.
sit here and know somebody for years and think that you know them and not know a damn thing. Okay, you could
Good.
know them 10 years, and that's true with friendships, that's true with
Mm-hmm.
marriages, because guess what? Every day we are all changing, we are all evolving, we are all growing. Something that
Yep.
I like today, I may not like 5 days from now, I may not like a year from now, I may not like it 10 years from now. So the person that I was a year ago, 2 years ago, is definitely not the same person that I am today. Yes, the essence of me is there,
Yeah.
but essentially, like, I would hope everyone is progressing and growing.
Mm-hmm.
You just, when you're with somebody, the key people around you, what's happening is that you are growing together. You are
Ideally. Yep.
growing and moving in the same, maybe the same direction. But when it comes to friends, that's why, like, when you were saying that about, like, oh, I known her for this thing, I thought I knew her,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, like, there's different energy. In the past, I used to get I would feel some type of way about it, because that happened to me. And I never really, like, had a conversation with this the person that comes to mind. I've
Yeah.
never like sat down and just been like, yo, what happened? What's up? Like what
Yeah.
transpired? Did something happen? Did I do something wrong? But then I realize is that it doesn't, not everything needs to be confronted. Not
True.
everyone needs to be confronted, right? And
Mm-hmm.
if I feel like I've put out nothing but positive energy towards you, and at some point you felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna fall back from Stefany, whatever, I
Yeah.
need to allow that. I should
Yep.
not be forcing anything upon you or myself upon you, and my friendship upon you. Like, nah, you are entitled to want to hang out to with anyone, and you are entitled to not want to hang out with anyone. If you're not drawn to come in and hang out with me or lead with me in any way, deal with me in any way, that is okay. That's fine.
I
You
agree.
know?
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
I've learned, like, I don't question it. I don't get offended anymore. It's like, okay, the energy you give me, that's the same energy I'm gonna give you. Okay?
Yep.
And if I feel compelled to do something, to reach out because maybe something is not sitting too well in my spirit, then fine. I might take a itty bitty step towards it, but
Itty bitty.
but
Maybe.
itty
Ah,
bitty. But
I feel you.
yeah. How about
I
you?
feel you. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree because you can know somebody for a very, very long time and they be your worst enemy, basically, going back to that frenemy component of it. You can know somebody for a long time. Y'all have been friends. Y'all grew up together. Y'all mamas was best friends, and then y'all was
And then
best
in a
friends.
split second, it all changes.
It all changes, or it doesn't change. They've been a shitty friend since day
And you
one.
just realizing it.
Day one.
You're just realizing it.
If you got a person in your life who literally, since all your memories you remember is this person getting you in trouble or backstabbing you or doing stuff
Toxic.
to you. Like,
Yeah.
I know one of the girls that I used to be friends with, I'm not friends with her anymore. But her and her best friend, um, they have done some dog ass shit to them, like to each other. Like the girl had like messed with her boyfriend,
Oh no.
knew it was her best friend's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. Like they've done stuff back and forth to each other where I'm just like, yo, y'all friendship is toxic. Like y'all friendship is not healthy. And to this day, they are still best friends after going back and forth and just doing dumbass shit to each other. And I'm just like, all because y'all have known each other forever does not mean that you have to continue to be friends. Like, are you just
Yeah.
sitting? Like, are you keeping this person around because of how long you've known them?
But
Like,
it's at that point it's almost like they're codependent, I feel. It's
yeah,
like a
and that's what I was about to say. At this
codependency
point, it's just an
almost.
unhealthy relationship where you always go back to this person, even though you know that they've wronged you and hurt you, and y'all are doing it back and forth with each other. It's going back and forth.
Right.
So for me, no, length of time means nothing to me, and I can say that with confidence because again, I've stopped dealing with people that I've known for
Yeah.
years. To me, time don't mean nothing. If you're not serving me, and I hate to say it that way, but if you're not
Right.
serving me, if you're not bringing positivity in my life, if you're not doing right by me, if you're not pouring
Bye.
into me the way that I'm pouring into you, and like I said, when it comes to I take my friendships very seriously. Like
Yeah.
you look up like ride or die real friend, like go like when it comes to like my best friends, my girls, like I'm gonna go to bat for them. So like I need to know that you're gonna do the same for me. If
Yeah.
I can't know that you're gonna have my back the way I'm gonna have your back,
Yeah.
I can't move with you. Like that's like so big for me. Like I said,
Right.
trust is a big thing for me in my friendships. So if I've known you, I'm 30 years old and I've known you for 20 years and
Yeah.
you move weird today
Yeah.
and you move on some shady stuff or I
Yeah.
find out that you around here talking stuff about me, you gotta go. I don't give a damn about knowing you 20 years. Bye. Go.
Yeah.
Please. You
Yeah.
gotta get from around me. I can't trust you.
But
So
that's one of the reasons why, like, the time thing, I really like that question, because that's one of the reasons why now I'm okay with meeting somebody, hanging out with them. Obviously I take baby steps in terms
yeah,
of what I divulge or how open
yes,
I am with them, and it's all about like it's all about a feeling. And sometimes you end up being wrong, and that's fine too. Like, I'm cool. But that's why, again, I'm very selective about the things that I share with people, because I want to be able to say, if things go left, like, I didn't say something that I'm like, oh my God, I overshared like to the max, and then now this person knows this thing about me that I can't take back. Like, no. So I leave with people like the off of energy, you know. I base it off of that. If I'm feeling like, okay, you are a cool person, we can vibe, we can have conversations, it's lit, then that's what it's gonna be, you know. And the more we do that, the more and more comfortable we can get, and it's just gonna be a natural progression.
Let it have a natural flow, a natural progression,
right? Unforced, genuine, just real conversation, real engagement, just, you know, a good time and a good vibe. Like, that's it. And then if you start seeing certain things, you can just be like, aha.
Oh, and it's gonna come out, because that's the thing. Like I said, I can say now, definitely, because I've been developing adult friendships, which is different from when you're in high school and stuff and meeting friends. You start to see those. I hate to say, I'm not gonna say character flaws, but you start to notice those things, like,
yeah. And that takes time. Some people like, they don't show it right away.
I want to be kicking with all the time.
Right.
Hey, sis, you do that normally? Like, is this something you always do, or like it's just like, oh, okay, or like just random stuff? Like, okay, like you said, me and you have been knowing each other for a couple months now, and I've been to your place, but you haven't been to my place. You might come to my place and be like,
what's happening?
Okay, so this is how we're living. Like, if I was dirty, I ain't dirty, by the way.
Right.
But if I was, you would come over like, oh, sis got, okay, you got
stuff. You got stuff going on.
You got extra pets.
Right. Extra pets. Oh no.
So I can't go to her house. We're not going to be doing that anymore. But you get to know people more over time. You're just like, you cool, but I'm not coming over no more.
Right. We can hang out outside other places. Mutual locations.
You notice things about people over time. Like, friendships are truly like relationships. They really are. Like, I feel like people kind of downplay friendships a lot, but friendships are like relationships for real. Like,
they are.
My best friends, like, those my girls. Like, those my little hearts. Like, I thank them all the time for dealing with me, because I am not easy. I'm a lot to digest. But
we all got a little crazy in us. It's all right. You know,
I
some more than others.
Yeah. So I love them, and I know, like, they got my back. They would do anything for me. My best friend, when I was going through my little heartbreak for my last relationship, one of them, Carissa, again, she flew down here. Girl, I'm on my way. I got some miles. I'm on my way. I got you. I'm coming to see you.
Oh, like, that's so dope.
Oh, my life, what will do? Why he won't love me?
Boo-hoo, crying.
My other best friend, she comes down now. Like, it's rotation for her to come down here. This is like her second home. So it's like, you know, your girls that you know will do anything for you, and in return, I'm gonna do anything
for them. That's a fact. Like, I've gotten in plenty of trouble trying to, you know, save my friends. Ooh, let's get into classy, ratchet, and real.
All right, let go.
Okay, you want me to go first, or you got?
Yeah, you go first, because I ain't even thinking mine yet.
Probably. you know we do this every.
I know, and I come every time like, hey y'all.
But you have like some good stories, so it's cool.
I'm gonna pull something out the bag.
All right, so I'm gonna put my friend Shayla out here.
Don't get in trouble now. She'll be like, for real. So this is what we're doing now.
I'm gonna put my friend Shayla out. Okay. So. It's we're in, this is high school days. We're in high school. I lived in New York. And you know, in New York, she lived maybe a couple of blocks away from me. So it was very, very close. And we were always hanging out together all the time. Like, she was over my house, I was over her house. Her mom loves me. My mom loves her. Okay. So anytime like we wanted to sneak out, I would be like, oh, I'm going over Shay's house. She's coming over my house. And we'd be like downtown in the city Times Square
living our best
with
lives.
for no reason. Okay, I'm talking about till wee hours of the morning. Wee hours of the morning.
Y'all just grown.
We were so ridiculously grown. It was shame. So anyway, this one time she does that. She says she's at my house, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's at her boyfriend's house, and she, it's fine. Not a big deal. It's happened before. At least not a big deal. Like, this is something regular. It was something regular for us.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that, but she would do that. I'm just putting it out there. I was a good girl.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
And then so she goes. She spent the night over her boyfriend's house, and what happened was her mom calls. So her mom calls me, and she's like, "Oh, let me talk to Shay." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me see. You know what? She's in the shower. Can I have her call you back? I'm gonna have her call you back when she's done." No, I'll wait.
I'm like,
yes.
Okay, one moment.
That's exactly the look I had. If you guys could see Nia's face right now.
But so
because I was sure
I'm gonna hang up, or I'm gonna try to see if I can call.
I was
gonna call. Listen, your mama on the other line. You just gotta act like you coming to the phone. You hear me?
Okay.
I'm
so
click
wait,
over and I can't say nothing. I'm gonna click over. I'm gonna click over. I'm like, okay, here she come right here.
So wait, so then I have to, but back then it's not a cell phone, it's a house phone. So guess what happens when you click over?
Click, click.
You hear the beep. You hear the click.
You gonna hear that click. You gonna hear that click.
So I tried to like make a noise. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put you on hold. Can you hold on? I'm gonna put you on hold and let me get her. Okay? I put her on hold. I try to click over, okay, to make a call. But you can't hold and make a call. Yo.
I'm listening because this is some foolishness.
Okay, this is back in the day. Some of y'all ain't gonna know what the heck we're talking about because y'all didn't have the struggle of having
I know the struggle.
A house phone and clicking over so you could join the call, because when you join the call, what happens? It clicks. Okay? So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So when I called her, I was like, bitch, your mom is on the phone.
You're going to be on punishment, and I just want you to know. I just want you to know you were trouble.
And she was just like, fuck it. just tell her. Like, just tell her.
She left.
Tell her.
She ain't even her.
So I was like, I have her on the other line, and she was like, Stefany, shame on you. Shame on you.
I tried.
I just put her whole last name on here. I might have to beep this out, but yeah, I mean,
it's all good.
I love her. Now. It's all love. We're grown now. We're adults, okay? And it was not. It wasn't even that bad. Like they. It's just like young love. It wasn't even like that serious.
Y'all was being a little ratchet. It wasn't. Huh? So y'all was being a little ratchet.
A little bit, girl. We used to go. Like I said, we used to go downtown to like Times Square, and we would be out there. One time we missed the train because in New York, the trains stopped running at a certain time, but like early in the morning, which is like
why would y'all out there that late?
Exactly. In high school.
What was y'all doing?
Girl, I missed the train. It stopped for a while, and it only started back around like 6. Do you know, because I was specifically trying to catch the Metro North. Okay. Do you know, I get home, I realize this is like maybe 6:30, almost 7 o'clock in the morning, right? I've been out all night. My mom thinks I'm in bed. Okay? Because she went to bed before me. I left. Okay? I realize I go in my pockets. I don't have the key. Okay? The house is locked. I'm thinking the house is locked, right? It's early in the morning because we used to lock the house down when you go to sleep. I had to crawl through the window. The window was cracked. I had to crawl through the window, but it's not like the window is like... it's not like the window is like right here. It was like up. So I had to like prop myself. It was a weird situation. I had to prop myself on like this
See, I
rail
ain't never did
thing.
that one before. I ain't never climbed
Yeah.
through the windows
And then
before.
my neighbor saw me trying to crawl and he was like, "Stefany, you all right?" I was like, "Oh, I'm fine, Mr. Thomas. I just left my key in the house." And he's like, "At 7 o'clock in the morning?" I said, "Mm-hmm."
Why are you even up, sir? Go find something to do.
Mind your business. Mind your business.
It's my house. If I want to climb through the window, let me climb through the window.
I climbed through the window, right? I climbed through the window. I go upstairs, and as soon as I lay down, like the stairs are crinkly because it was an older house. As soon as I put my head down on the bed, my mom opens her door, and so I had to strip my clothes really fast and pretend like I had been in bed the whole entire time. She comes in my room and she's like, "Oh, you're up?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm up." And she's like, "Come on, let's make breakfast." So I didn't sleep, right? So then I'm just like, later I'm super tired, and I was talking to my brother. I was like, "Oh my God, last night I left my key." And he's like, "But I left the door open for you."
You played yourself. You
I
played
totally
yourself.
crawled, bruh. I totally crawled
You just over here
through a
doing some
window for no
Mission
reason.
Impossible stuff for no reason.
For no reason. I was mad. I was big mad. I was like, "Are you for real?" He's like, "Yeah, I left the door open
I
for
know you're
you."
back. I knew.
I
You
was like,
good.
"Oh no, I crawled through the window. I thought it was locked."
You know what? You just
He
need to check that off your bucket list. Have you
he
ever
was
crawled in the window
dying.
sleeping in the house?
He was
Check.
dying. It
Done.
was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. I
That
don't even know if he remembers that story. Yo, it was bad. It was
that
bad.
was I ain't never
Anyways,
did
that was
one.
that was definitely a ratchet
That
moment.
I
Crawling
was
through the
kicking it
damn
with your
window.
homegirl.
What you got?
I was laughing as I was listening to you because I was thinking about sometimes I done did some
Ooh,
funny
what you
stuff.
do?
Covering for friends.
Right.
Covering for friends. So, back in the day, I dabbled in some herbs.
Oh,
Okay.
I gotta hear this.
And
In some distribution, you were.
yeah, well, that was another story, but
Oh, there's more. There's
and
more.
consumption of some herbs. And
Okay.
my friend, she did not, but this
Okay.
time she wanted to partake.
Okay.
So, she's a super goody girl, and she was supposed to be staying the night at my house. I think she was supposed to be staying at my house. If she wasn't supposed to be staying out the night at my house, she ended up staying the night at my house. So we go, we do what we do. Everybody having a good time. It's fun. And she starts bugging. She starts bugging. And so she's bugging out like, yeah, she can't go home. Like she tripping. She on one. So she comes back to my house, and I'm like, "Come on, let's go to bed. We're gonna go to bed." And like she is on the cloud. She out of it.
Yeah, she's
Just
on 10.
talking. I'm like, "Can you please be quiet? Go to sleep. Take your ass to sleep. Be quiet. Go to sleep, girl." Talking my ear off, right? But
at least it wasn't paranoia.
Yeah,
I feel like paranoia is bad.
She was on some other stuff. So eventually she falls asleep, right? Now we're in like high school. We had to be we're in high school. So my mom's there and stuff, but like she sleep, everybody sleep, we're good. I wake up and my friend is not in the bed. So like I peek out the window and look, at her car's there. So I'm like, okay. Her car's outside.
Okay, so she's still
there.
there.
So I get out, I like peek out my room and look around. I'm like, where is she? So I go to the bathroom, I'm like, knock on the door. Y'all, I swear, I still to this day don't even know what happened. I think she don't even know. I swear she fell asleep in the bathroom with the door locked. So I'm like, waiting on her, like, hey, you gotta get out of this bathroom. Like, you gotta get out of this bathroom.
Get up.
I cannot find you like this.
Get up. So, you're gonna get both of us killed.
In the room going back and forth. We're gonna get in trouble. Like we're about to get in trouble. Like we're done. We gonna get in trouble because she is clearly on one.
Oh
So
no.
she ends up finally like coming out. I'm like, what you in there do? Get in this room. Get in this room. So she got her fine. She swore to never do that
She
again. I don't
calmed
think she ever
down.
has either.
Oh my
But that was one of
god.
my little ratchet moments of covering up and protecting my friends. Then I give you another story um, of just good times with your best friends, quality times. Not I don't have no well, this is kind of ratchet, but it's grown up ratchet. So for my
Okay.
birthday, 29th birthday, yeah. Me and my best friend Shanice, we went to Vegas and
Ooh, Vegas.
so we went to Vegas. It was nice. She found like this wine walk. I don't know if you've been to a wine
Hmm.
walk before. They have them here. I want to go. There's a wine walk here.
Oh
We went to this wine
no.
walk, and we're in Vegas. So when you're in Vegas, you do as they do in Vegas.
Right.
I'll let y'all figure that out. But we're in Vegas, and we're at this wine walk, y'all. When I tell y'all, the point of the wine walk is you go to these different stands and you get some like
And you
wine,
try.
and you
You
try
sample
it, you sample it. You used to take your time and have cheese and
and
stuff.
sip
You're
and
supposed
sip.
to, when
Wine is supposed to be
I
classy.
tell y'all, we ran through that the wine walk like it was a wine race. Y'all, by the end of it, I don't
Give
even
me all the wine.
we didn't finish. We did not finish.
Oh, you
I
did it.
was crying. I was like, I can't feel my tongue. I don't want no more wine. She was like, come on, we gotta keep going. I was like, no, no
That's
more
how you know
wine.
y'all are lit. You
Listen,
when your extremities start
we
going numb.
were lit. Okay. He was lit. We were lit. We was lit. We was
That's
lit. Like
crazy.
I never thought I would say I don't want no more wine. That's how lit we was. Like she was cracking up. Like, are you for real right now? I said I
Oh
don't want no more
no.
wine. I just want to go back to the house.
Oh no.
I couldn't feel my tongue.
That's
It
awful.
was gone.
That is awful. That is
Y'all,
no
we
bueno.
had so much wine.
But it's
All I
fun though,
remember,
right? It's like
it was
stupid shit
fun.
like that.
All I remember was goat cheese. That was my first time having goat cheese.
I don't think I've ever had goat
It was
cheese.
so good.
Was it? I
Yes,
don't know
it's
that
so
I've
good.
ever had
You don't have
that.
to do wine and goat cheese like crackers and crackers and stuff. It was so good. Like y'all, that's all. By the end, we was both just like, where did they say the goat cheese was from? That goat cheese was so good. It was from
That's all y'all wanted was the goat
it was
cheese.
from Bonefish. It was so good.
Mm.
We figured out where the Bonefish was. I think we walked to the Bonefish, ordered food. Then we were so tired. We were waiting on the food to come. We so faded and tired. We were like, can we just get it to go? Like, can y'all
Yeah.
speed this process up? I'm not trying to sit here. We went back. We had got an Airbnb. We went back to that Airbnb. We smashed that food and passed out.
Nice.
Like,
There's nothing like being lit and some good ass bomb ass food. There's nothing like that. And then
it
it'll
was
be
perfect.
gone. Like that.
It was perfect. So
Y'all
yeah,
gon-
that was
y'all gonna eat it
that was
up.
my another little ratchet, grown up ratchet style. You know, now we get lit off the wine.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think I would ever reach a point of being like, yeah, no more wine, please.
No more wine.
No more, please.
And
please.
you love you some wine.
You
You
know
love
I
your
love
wine.
wine. I didn't even think you could tap out on wine. I didn't think that was a thing. Like I did not think you could tap out. Y'all,
Well, it's supposed to be a classy drink. You gotta be sipping on it and be feeling good. But you know that
Yeah.
back in the day, that's all they used to drink, and they used to get fucked up. Off
That's
of wine.
it.
That's
And the
it.
sad part was we didn't realize it was like way after the fact. I feel like it was like
Wine will get you there.
the next day or so. My best friend was like, "Yeah, I think we might have should have like took our time with that." I don't
And
think
it's a
we did it
different
right.
and it's a different kind of drunk too. Like wine compared to, let's say, hard liquor,
Hard liquor?
your Henny, or your vodka, whatever it is that you prefer, compared to a wine lit, it's different. It hits different.
Man.
And I get like, it gives me more of a headache. I think it's because it's so sweet, or certain
It
wines
do,
are
it
sweet.
do, it will, it absolutely
But
will.
yeah,
And
I
love
can
my wine.
easily get messed up off of some wine.
Yep.
And it sneaks up on you because, like I said,
They have a wine walk. We can set that up. We can go. They
I
have
love
one.
it. I want to do that. I would want to do that. I
I'm
used to
gonna
go
look it up and
to.
see when it is.
I used to go to this winery that we have. I'm over here.
I
I'm gonna
have not
mention it
been.
because-
I want to go.
Yes,
We'll
yes,
make
we
that
should plan that. That's gonna be. We can do like a little weekend thing trip.
I'm
Look at
there
us.
for it.
Making plans.
Now I'm happy. Who's gonna get some wine?
Right. Well, bottom line is that, like I said, there's levels to friendships. You got your
Absolutely.
serious friends, you got your associates, and you got your the ones you call family. I have a few of those, and I will do anything for those girls. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, like you mess with them, you mess with me, and it's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be problems. I might could catch a case for some of my best friends now. Not
Oh
some.
yeah, I'm definitely catching a case. I know
Yeah.
I'm quick, quick, fast, and I hurry. I'm like, so do I need to catch a flight?
Right, right,
That's
right,
all I need to know, yes or no. Because if I come
right,
up there,
right,
that's it. That's all.
right.
Just let me know if I need to come up there.
And
Because when I
that's
get there,
so,
it's over.
I find it so interesting to find somebody like that you are so close with that you would even consider them not
Hmm.
friends, that they're family, like that they're like your
Yes.
sister or whatever.
Mhm.
That
I believe that you can have, like, to me, like, best friends that are like your soulmates. Like, I really feel that.
right.
Like, for me,
I
at
was
least,
just thinking, what are those
yeah,
called? The twin flames? I don't even know
yes,
what that means, but I don't
absolutely.
know.
I looked up twin flame. Twin flame is like that person that's there in your life to like teach you a lesson. You're always there to learn from each other. You'll always come around because there's something in life that they're supposed to teach you. Um,
Hmm.
yes. And I definitely
Okay,
feel like
not that then.
yeah, like
Not that.
yeah, not that.
Not
But
that.
twin flames can be good though, but
Yeah,
not
but
so
not that.
easily. But I think soulmate is more of the term, really, honestly, because that's how I feel like um for again Carissa. For me, Carissa is definitely like she's like my soulmate. Literally, like she's the one person that can make me like boohoo cry. She's like, if I call her and it's something bad, Carissa is gonna boohoo cry like it happened to her. Like she's going to cry like it happened to her because stuff
That's
has
my
happened
friend
to me.
Carrie Ann. You know
Yes,
Carrie Ann.
yes, I do. She's so sweet. Stuff has happened to me
That's
where
my
I've
boo.
yes, I've called Carissa and Carissa cries like it happened to her. And that touches
Yes.
me that she loves me so much that it impacts her that way. Like Carissa is that person like when that girl get married, I'm going to ball. Okay. When I tell you I'm a ball, when she have her first baby, I'm gonna be right there in the way. Move, husband gotta get out the way. Move, this is my baby. Okay.
You telling the
Let
husband
me
move
see.
out the
Come on,
way?
baby. Come to me. Like that's my soulmate because like when I tell you she's like that person who like I said, we've never, and not to say that, you don't have bumps in the roads in your relationships, but
Yeah.
like, not to be on weird stuff, but ideally, like, I would want a partner like that. Like, I want my
Yes.
husband to be somebody who loves me
You talk
unconditionally
to,
as
yeah.
I am,
Yeah.
who, we don't argue. We have a healthy communication language. Yes,
Conversation.
we have, she knows my love language. She
Yeah.
knows, and vice versa. Like, we have, like you said, we've been friends since we were 12. We don't have to talk every day.
Yeah.
Like as of lately, this has probably been the most consistent that we have talked, and that's like a once a week, once every couple weeks things for us because for a while she was traveling all over the world. She was a flight attendant. She lived out of state before I moved out of state, and our friendship has made it through all of that
All
and
that, yeah.
never changed.
Yeah.
It's
It
always
has
been
it
healthy.
has lasted through this test
Yes.
of time or whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So I,
agree.
I that's the person like you said, I do some time for her. Like yeah, that's the one. I do it for all my best friends, but Carissa I definitely don't play about like that. I don't play about none of them, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
my top up
same.
there. Like,
I will cut
no,
you about Carrie Ann, okay? She can I tell
no
you
questions
like can I
asked.
right, can I tell you one story?
Yes, go ahead.
So so stupid. We're at Amber. We're like, having a good time. This is pre-COVID, having a good old time, shaking that boom boom. Living the best life, living the single life out here, trying to flirt, okay?
Yep.
So, anyways, at some point we split because she has to go to the restroom or something. I'm lit, I'm
Hmm.
saucy, I'm feeling good, life is great. Okay, I'm having a great time. We're both.
I love it here.
I love it here. It's so much fun. Anyway, and I'm not. I'll start by saying I'm so not an emotional drinker or an emotional drunk. I wasn't
There you go.
drunk, but I'm not one to be like crying randomly.
Yeah.
Girl, at some point I can't find her. I'm like, where is KT? where is she? I haven't seen her in a little bit. Like, and a little bit might be like maybe 20 minutes or 10 minutes or so. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's a long time for you to go to the bathroom. But I'm not accounting for there's a line. Okay? Or I wasn't
You just
accounting
go and
for
you
that.
come out. Why is it taking so
Right,
long?
why? Do you know I started going around the whole place looking for her, right? I probably look like a lost child. Now when I think about it, I was like,
Aww.
you look so crazy. You sound so crazy. I was looking everywhere for her. I couldn't find her. I went to all the bathrooms. I couldn't find her. So now I'm I'm panicking, right? Do you know, I finally see her. I beeline to her and I was like, where were you?
Yes. Yep. That's me.
I literally started crying.
Yep.
And she's like, what's going on?
Are you okay?
She's confused. She's perplexed. And I'm just like, where were you? I was looking for you everywhere. I was scared you were lost. And I'm like, I'm right. And she's like, I'm right here. I just went to the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom. It's okay. I did not leave you.
I'm hysterical. And she's legit like so calm, like, but baby girl. I'm like, didn't go anywhere. I'm right.
I didn't see you.
And she's talking. I didn't even notice that she's talking with some people. I guess she bumped into some friends. I don't know them. I don't care about them. They're not important.
You said,
And
bathroom, come back to me. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
And then I realized I was looking real crazy. Okay, like real crazy. When she was like, the other girl was like, are you crying because you thought you lost her?
You said, maybe.
I was like, you don't know me.
I don't even know
That's
you.
what I said.
Who are you?
I said, you don't know me.
You're not even supposed to be here. That's the problem.
So childish. I don't even understand. But that's how.
No, I feel you. That was
how scared I got
Carissa.
that somebody took my friend. And I'm not going to find her.
Drunk after graduation, high school graduation. I love you so much. We did it. I think it was honestly because clearly we definitely did graduate at the same time. It was her graduation. Yes, it was her graduation weekend. I think I either graduated before her or after because we went to different high schools. But we went out together that weekend. And when I tell you we got so lit, that's when everybody was wasted. That was wasted back then. And girl, we was, I love you so much.
But that's what
I'm so proud of you.
Right. But that's what like the friends that are like, you know, your family, they'll drive you to either just one extreme or the other, you know. It's like Absolutely. And you're able to match their mood right away. Like they're mad, you're mad. You know, they're happy, you're happier. You know, they're sad, it hurts you. So it and with her, it's weird because we always talk about this because we've lived parallel lives, just different people. Literally, you know, her dad passed away when she was 12. My dad passed away when she was 12. We lived in New York. She lived in White Plains. I lived in Mount Vernon, like the next town, 2 towns over. They moved to Florida. We moved to Florida. We ended up working together at the same place. We're both from, you know, our families are from other countries. Like, you know, it's just, she has a brother. I have a brother. Raised by a single mom.
That's what it is.
It's just parallel lives. And we end up meeting each other. And I didn't even like her at first. She used to get on my nerves. And here we are, and she can't get rid of me now. Okay,
that's me and Carissa have a very, very similar story. Very similar. Like our upbringing are so similar with little differences in between there, but we could relate on so much. And she just gets me. Like she really, really does. And like it's so hard for me. I feel like not hard, but it's rare that you find people that just get you. You know.
Yeah.
People that just get you genuinely as you are, not because of what they think they can get from you, not from what or who they think you are. Because granted, to me, I'm just a regular smegular person. Right. But my mom always says that, you know, okay, Renia, but look at what you've accomplished. Look at what you've done. Look at, you know, those type of things. People look at you and think, you know, if I can get close to her, I can get that too, or whatever it may be.
Yeah, so, and that's a shame because that's
it is.
Those are bloodsuckers. Okay, that's
listen.
awful. They'll drain your energy, and you don't need none of that. You know.
Yep, it's true. But
shout outs to the real ones. Big shout
Yes.
outs to the
Shout
real
out to
ones.
the real ones, the family. You know, y'all more like
The
family now
fam.
than friends.
Exactly. Exactly. The moral of the story is assess your circle, okay? Make sure
Absolutely.
you're not hanging out with no frenemies and low key people that are out here trying to, stab you in your back and get you. And assess those associates. There might be some diamonds in the rough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Perhaps. Only time will tell. And hold those friends that are real close to you and their family. They're not even friends, that their family. Just like love on them and make sure that you show your
Absolutely.
appreciation, because it ain't easy out here. Okay,
It's not. I absolutely agree. I think that,
you
if
can't
you
trust
have
everybody.
people, yeah, if you have people in your life that, as we were talking about, those unhealthy and toxic friendships that fit that have just been there for a while or for a very long time, but truly bring nothing but negativity into your life, hey, it's a new year. I ain't saying cut them off, but I'm saying cut them off.
You can clean house.
Clean house,
You
yo,
can
clean
clean
house.
the house, start
Those
fresh, new
friendships
slate.
are important relationships to have in your life.
Yeah.
And don't take that lightly. Those people are around you. They are absorbing your energy. Make sure you have people that are not just absorbing, but are also pouring back into
Pouring back.
you.
Mm.
That's
Talk
it.
that
That's
talk,
the
Nia.
one. That's the one right there.
That's the one right there. We're going to sign off on that, okay? Make sure they're pouring into you too, not just out here just draining your energy. I love that. All right, girl. Go ahead and drop your handles, boo.
So, of course, it's Nia. Y'all can find me on Instagram, all social media, honestly, at Nia. That's NIA _ Audrey, AUDRI. Of course, as always, get y'all BU Body Bees. We are having a sale, well, for Valentine's Day. Be on the lookout for that, because by the time we
Nice.
drop this, the weekend sale gonna be over. Y'all gonna miss it. Sorry. But Valentine's Day, be on the lookout. I am going to be introducing a couple of new streams that will focus on love, both attracting love and self-love. So I'm working on
Ooh.
that now, getting me some new crystals in for that. So
Nice.
keep your eye out for that, ladies. And
Sounds
that's BU Body Beads.
awesome.
Y'all know BU Body Beads.
Yes, exactly. It sounds awesome. I love it. All right. The GrownupIsh Podcast is on IG. The GrownupIsh on Twitter. The GrownupIsh Pod is the website, guys. Go ahead and follow, subscribe, share. Okay. Like,
All of that.
comment. Send in any questions that you may have for Nia and I, and we'll get back to you guys and answer them. And yeah, it's another one.
We did it.
We did it. We did it. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.